Those who have read a record of a mortal's journey to immortality may have noticed a recurring theme. The term ancient times appears frequently. Ancient cultivators, ancient teleportation arrays, ancient restrictions, ancient ruins, ancient strange insects, ancient spiritual herbs, ancient spirit beasts, and ancient cultivation techniques abound. Although the text doesn't specify the exact era in time, the influence of the ancient era was immense, leaving behind numerous legacies and relics. More importantly, a cataclysmic event during the ancient era drastically altered the climate and primordial energy. It became extremely difficult for cultivators to reach the late-stage nascent soul realm and automatically ascend to the spirit realm. Since the last batch of ancient cultivators ascended, only a handful have continued to ascend to the spirit realm, a stark contrast to the ancient times. In fact, not a single cultivator has ascended in the last 10,000 years. This explains why nascent soul cultivators in the human realm, such as Old Monster Fong and Old Monster Song, pinned all their hopes on the reverse spirit passage. Upon learning that the reverse spirit passage was closed, they sought out spatial nodes, attempting to smuggle themselves into the spirit realm. So, what exactly happened in ancient times, and why has the concentration of spiritual energy in heaven and earth depleted to such an extent? 1. The story begins with the millennia-long war between the spirit realm and the demon realm. Cultivators from both realms fought relentlessly, mountains of corpses and seas of blood paving the dimensional passages. Both sides were severely weakened, yet neither could gain the upper hand. At this stalemate, a powerful figure from the demon realm unexpectedly discovered the secret of the spirit garden. It contained a spatial node leading to the human realm. To sever the spirit realm's ascending forces, several demon ancestors, it is speculated that besides Yuan Sha, this likely includes Liu Ji and Nirvana. The heaven-supporting demon art is likely a simplified adaptation of the Nirvana body refining technique. Ziling arrived in the demon realm because she connected to Liu Ji through a demonic altar in the human realm, jointly resolved to use the power of their entire clan to open the node, thus brewing a cataclysmic disaster targeting the human realm. 2. Ancient demonic cultivators descend to the mortal realm. The righteous path collapses, demonic path runs rampant, a hell on earth. In ancient times, the human realm was a fertile ground for cultivation, brimming with spiritual energy and abundant opportunities for immortality. Nascent soul cultivators were commonplace, and ascending to the spirit realm was routine. However, with the tearing open of the spatial rift in the spirit garden, a massive army of ancient demons, carrying bone-chilling true demonic energy, surged in. These demons from higher planes, even though suppressed by the laws of their realm and only able to descend in avatars, still possessed enough power to crush human cultivators. They burned, killed, and looted, injecting true demonic energy into mountains and rivers, polluting the spiritual veins of heaven and earth. They even used the promise of greatly increased lifespan as bait to lure cultivators with no hope of advancement into accepting demonic energy infusions, turning them into demonic puppets. In an instant, the righteous path collapsed, demonic path proliferated, countless sects were destroyed, mortals became food, and the once celestial realm transformed into a hell on earth. 3. The catastrophe in the human realm eventually alarmed the spirit realm, prompting spirit realm cultivators to descend and provide aid. To preserve their foundations for ascension, powerful beings from both the human and demon races of the spirit realm were forced to break down dimensional barriers, dispatching elite cultivators to the human realm for reinforcements. This epic war, spanning two realms, lasted for centuries. The high-level cultivation techniques and profound treasures brought by the spirit realm cultivators fought alongside the remaining ancient cultivators of the human realm, engaging in fierce battles in places like Kunwu Mountain and Fallen Demon Valley. Ultimately, all the ancient demon avatars were slain. For, after the war, the surviving ancient cultivators used pure spiritual energy to collect and imprison true demonic energy, causing a sharp drop in the concentration of spiritual energy in the human realm. The collected true demonic energy was sealed in the few remaining places in the human realm with abundant spiritual energy, using pure spiritual energy to suppress the demonic nature. The ancient magic array on Kunwu Mountain and the sealing altar in Fallen Demon Valley are both witnesses to this massive undertaking. However, while this action curbed the spread of demonic energy, it drastically altered the structure of the primordial energy in the human realm. A vast amount of spiritual energy was used to suppress demonic energy, leading to a sharp decrease in the concentration of spiritual energy in the world and creating a unique set of laws that restricted cultivators. Even those who broke through to the nascent soul stage could not advance further due to insufficient spiritual energy and the overwhelming presence of demonic energy. The once readily attainable path to ascension became an unattainable dream, with the nascent soul stage becoming the ultimate ceiling for mortal cultivation. The numerous obstacles encountered by cultivators like Han Li on their path to immortality, and the helpless demise of nascent soul cultivators when their lifespans ran out, all stemmed from this ancient upheaval. The spatial rift in the spirit garden had long since closed, but the lingering power of the true demonic energy remained. The roars of the ancient demons had faded, but they left behind eternal shackles on cultivation for the human realm. This conflict spanning the three realms was not only a reflection of the dog-eat-dog world of cultivation, but also a tragic epic of mortal cultivators struggling for survival in the battle between gods and demons.